I remember the time at CPH when some kid said, nasty. That was so cool. CPH wasn't, though. CPH wasn't cool. Because CPH, of course, was the gulag for dissenters. But I remember at CPH there was one time some kid said nasty because his milk was spoiled. And it was an incident where you just had to be there. You just had to really be there to appreciate the glory of it. And it's been 22 years and it still sticks out in my mind because they tried to deny him his snack. They did. There was some kid at CPH, they tried denying him his snack. So, of course, he picks up a snack and a milk with it. A little, like one of those little 8-ounce milks. He picks up a snack and a milk, and the guards were there yelling at him, trying to get him to stop. Because they punished him by taking his snack away, but he was trying to take a snack anyway. Even though they weren't letting him have his snack. But anyway, he sits down in a chair, he opens up the milk. And this is the cool part. This is the cool part, what he does right now. He opens up the milk, the little 8-ounce milk, puts it up to his mouth, and spills half of it. Half of it goes in his lap and down the front of his shirt. I remember it was a yellow shirt. Half of it dripped down the front of his shirt and in his lap. And I think half of it took a big gulp, and the other half went in his mouth. But apparently it was spoiled. So he opened up his mouth and let the rest of it drip out. And he says, nasty. He said that. He said that. So he takes the rest of the milk and throws it in the garbage can. And then the guard, the same guard that tried stopping him from taking the snack, says, hey, Chief, you just wasted a whole milk. So that milk was wasted. But it wasn't the kid that wasted the milk. It was CPH that wasted the milk by letting it spoil. And they tried serving it anyway, even though it was spoiled. So what was he supposed to do? Drink a spoiled milk after opening it? So he threw the milk away, and the guard said, hey, Chief, you just wasted a whole milk. But it was spoiled. So, yeah, it was. So that's how the guards there acted. If they didn't try taking his snack away as a punishment, see, it was a catch-22. If they hadn't taken his snack away as a punishment, he would have been required to drink spoiled milk. So it's a damned if you do and damned if you don't situation. So if you misbehave, you get no snack, but if you behave, you get spoiled milk. So no matter what you did, the consequences were always bad. Consequences were always negative. Because this was a very corrupt organization, very corrupt institution that committed insurance fraud. And that is a fact. They committed insurance fraud, and they boasted about how many judges there were on their side. It's like that place in Pennsylvania that bribed all of those judges to send kids there. But that's what this place was like. So, and then they committed insurance fraud. They made stuff up so insurers would keep kids there when they didn't need to be there. And really nobody needed to be there. Or at least that was the experience that I've witnessed there. Nobody who was there really needed to be there. But yet, these kids at Brossart and stuff that start fights and chase kids into the street and that type of stuff, do you think they got put there? No, of course not, because they had the clout. They had a lot of money and a lot of clout, and basically just the right attitude about things to be to not to have to be subjected to it. See, it's kind of a bizarro world, you know. But so anyway, and there was one other time one of the guards got mad because because somebody farted and was stinking up the place, and it was funny. Now the thing about this place, now people at Brossers who caused all the problems, of course they were never locked up anywhere, but their victims were. But anyway, there was one time one of the guards there, somebody ripped an SBD bunker blast. It's a type of bunker blast, as opposed to an LAP or a quiet riot. But it was, or a one-cheek sneak. But it was an SBD. It was stinking up the place, and one of the guards kept going, "Pew!" like that. He kept running into the hallway just to smell it, and he would go, "Pew! Pew! Pew!" like that. So anyway, yeah, when the kid spilled the milk, he spilled it down the front of his shirt and on his lap. And I think even a little bit landed on the floor. And the milk there was always, half the time, it was just, the milk was so spoiled that when he spilled the milk, I thought it was gonna like come out in big clumps, like cottage cheese. And I thought big clumps of it were actually gonna come to life and walk away. Like, I'm getting out of here. And then they would start saying, "Hi, I'm a clump of milk. I came to life because I've been sitting so long. I've now become an intelligent species." I thought that was actually going to happen with the milk that he spilled. I did, because it was spoiled. The milk was spoiled, and it was really. And then, of course, there was a time somebody bent the spoons there, and they lectured us about that, and they said, that was a big incident. And there's another time somebody wrote a cuss word. Somebody took toothpaste and wrote a cuss word on the garbage can in the bathroom. They did. It's like they dipped their finger in toothpaste. They didn't take the tube and write it, but they dipped their finger in toothpaste and wrote a bad word on the garbage can in the bathroom. And then one of the guards dragged the garbage can out in the hallway and started lecturing us about it. We were going like this. It was funny. One of the guards got mad. He dragged the trash can out in the hallway. Bad word on the back of it, and he's sort of going, "Mommy, somebody wrote a bad word in the garbage can. I'm scared. Mommy, somebody wrote a bad word in the garbage can, so I'm gonna take it out on a room full of 20 kids. It's scaring me." So that was the story of CPH and Nasty.